for you. Ow. Yeah. Yeah. I'm ready for you. Ready for you. I'm ready for you. Ready for you.
Previously on the Full Package contest, you got to witness Quinston Pugh, Amelia J, Charlie Raw, OTB, Curly, and Super Herm leave it all on the stage. Now, get ready to experience the sultry voice of the next contestant, Jasmine Tiara.
All right, how many queens we got in the building? I need y'all to make some noise. Sometimes I think about you, it's what I let. Can't help but think about the first time we met. You were always running through my mind, won't forget. No, I won't play around, we ain't gon' play around. Sometimes I laugh, sometimes I cry. Sometimes I live, sometimes I die. Sometimes I'm higher than the sky. So when you see me smile, you know I'm dreaming. And sometimes I, and sometimes I, and sometimes and sometimes You know, every time I say how I feel, I'm always viewed as the bad guy. It's like that be pissing me off. So when I go off, I don't wanna hear it. When it comes out, that's what I say. Don't make me mad. You say that you get it, but do you really understand what I'm saying? Petty arguments keep haunting me. I don't need negative energy. I'm trying to hold on, but I'm so fucking tired of you and me. Go and give me that Hennessy. My bad, I ain't really mean to act like that. Emotions get the best of me, but I gotta work on that. I don't mean to sound crazy, my heart just can't take it. These feelings keep changing, it's so complicated. Sometimes I think about you, it's what I did. Can't help but think about the first time we met. You always running through my mind. Won't forget, no, I won't play around. We ain't gon' play around. Sometimes I laugh, sometimes I cry, sometimes I cry, sometimes I live, sometimes I die. Sometimes I'm higher than the sky. So when you see me smile, you know I'm free. And sometimes I, and sometimes I, and sometimes I, do you really wanna ride with me? Just let it go. Is it really worth the drama, babe? If you want me gone, there's no need to contemplate. Cause when I'm by myself, I'm fine. Sometimes I
Yes, yes, yes. One more time. Make some noise for Jasmine Tiara. Come on, choreography. Yes, girl.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling real good.
Yes. You killed that performance. I just want to tell you that. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. So the backgrounds, that one part with the choir, I just want to tell you, you be killing that. That was beautiful. Yes. All right. Judges, you ready? We're going to start with Miss Dizzy, the host. What feedback do you have for Jasmine Tiara?
So first off, I would like to say, on behalf of Jasmine Tierra, little booties matter. Little booties matter.
I got a little booty too. Come on, little booties.
I'm just giving you that because regardless of what industry standards are right now, you were like, I'm going to own this stage. I don't give a damn if I'm 36, 24, 36, or 12, 12, 12. I'm going to do what I got to do to make you watch me. So the stage presence, I really did like. You played to us. You played to that camera. You played to the other side. I really did like your, you were a little package, big stage.
Yes.
You definitely used the stage. I like this song. And I like it because there was a part in the song where you said, every time I try to say how I feel, I end up being the bad guy. And I think that is the case for a lot of people, especially me. So I think and I just like that that rawness, that realness that came from that song. I really did like that. Good job. I like this.
Thank you.
I like this.
Miss Roberta Lea, what do you have to say?
First of all, vocally, your voice is extremely rich. I like a very full, sultry, warm vocals, and you presented them very well, along with your presentation, dancing, crowd engagement. I was right here with you. I really enjoyed the diversity in your expression throughout the song. There was a part of the song where you had like a moment where you snapped and you were like, okay, I bring it back, I'm sorry, right? And it is very theatrical to me. And that is some creativity that we need to see in the R&B hip hop spectrum. I would have to say that lyrically, I think there's some growth that you could implement in your song. We had, laugh, cry, live, die. And that's very, not being mean, but very elementary, right? And so you can definitely take some of those cliches and expand them a lot more when it comes to crafting your lyrics. But overall, I really enjoyed the performance. I feel like it was great. Yeah.
All right, Coby High, what do you have to say?
First off, I love the goth look, okay?
Yes, we love that.
And I think I appreciate your confidence in yourself tonight. I think your vocals were there. I appreciate the raw clearness, and it sounded really great. What she said as far as the elementary, I agree and disagree at the same time, because I think we live in a world where, let's just call it what it is, people are very simple. So the simpler you deliver, the better it comes and the easier it is to remember. So that was something that actually stood out to me, where to her, but like I said, to each his own. With your blend of choreography in vocals, I think that maybe you should work on that a little bit better and make sure your timing is on point, because there was times where I feel like you were here but there, but you were trying to figure out which one you wanted to do. But either way, it was good overall. So great job.
Hannon Lane. That beat was dope. I don't know who did it. I love the record. I love how you wrote your choice of melody. The way the melody allow for breathing room. I could hear the track. You didn't overpower the track, which over like being too all over the place with the melody. It was a simple melody, and like my man said, simplicity is always more when you're thinking about radio. But it's dope. Good job.
Thank you.
Jasmine, I feel like when I wrote on my paper for the notes, I feel like you captured the moment. You know what I mean? I feel like your choreography, your humbleness, and you believe in yourself. That's what I've been saying the whole competition. And I feel like out of all the artists, you believe in yourself the most. And your smile kind of took over everything else. You feel what I'm saying? Like you got a pretty smile, and your smile kind of like enlightened the whole performance. So just be a little bit more confident, but you got it though. I like the songs, the lyrics. You did a good job.
Roberto the Wolf.
Ow!
Where are you coming from?
Norfolk, Virginia, baby.
All right. What you performing tonight?
I'm performing my song called Save because I'm Captain Save 'em. You know what I'm saying? My mother said that one day a girl like you will come and change my ways. but she didn't say that it would be so soon. No, I hold my hand and ask my friends, do you think I will find the one someday? They shook their head, saying that love don't exist. No, I'm losing my mind, I'm wasting my time. Just stick to the ropes, bro, you'll be just fine. All of these girls lie, they all waste your time. But I wish I could save her. Oh Lord, God, please. One more time. She's my favorite. Oh, I wish I could save her. Oh Lord, God, please. She's my favorite. Oh, I wish I could save her. Oh Lord, God, please. She's my favorite. I need you, I see you, I miss that. My heart can never repeat that pain again. I will give you all my help, I will give you all my help, baby, don't you leave. Baby, can you stay here with me?
That was a lot. So, can you explain the name? Why was this? Well, we was corrected. It wasn't Robbie though, or Roby though. It's
Robito.
Robito. So why is it so? Why we gotta do it? So, oh man, your glasses fell.
Nah, man, that's all right. I left that for her.
What the name mean?
What the name mean?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that was just a name that I got from high school. And you feel me? My spirit animal's a wolf. I love wolves, you know? Weird shit.
You don't have to flirt with me. I don't have no say in the points. So I'm just. Gunny, you ready to go? Let's start with you then. Let's start with you.
Robito, good job overall, bro. The critique-wise, I think you can work on your vocals a little bit better. You know what I mean? Just capturing the vocals in the moment of each part of the song, and just a little bit more stage presence, bro. But overall, you had the confidence, you know what I mean? You believe in yourself, so I'm rocking with you. Just work on your vocals a little bit, bro, and your stage presence, so a little bit more practice, but you good.
Word. And Elaine, what's up?
Yeah, man. I agree with Capo. Stage presence. Maybe some vocal training for you so you can get your pitching. I hear a little bit of Friday in your voice. You kind of that deep tone in your voice, kind of like that deep tone, but not quite Friday. But you.
Better than Friday.
But okay, there you go. That's the attitude to have. Did you? Who engineered that record?
That was my producer, DJ Curry.
You need to find another one because he didn't mix it. The vocals was all over the place. He didn't mix it right. It was loud. So, but at the end of the day, just focus on those things that, me and Capo said, bro.
Coby High, man. Please tell me you got some good words for a man.
My man, the wolf. Listen here. So for me, I agree with what bro said. I think that the engineering was off, but I don't necessarily think it was the engineering's off for the record in total. I think it was off because you're performing it. And the whole time you're competing with your backing vocals. And that was a problem for me because if your backing vocals are louder than you, then it takes away from your captivation. I think, and here you're an R&B artist, right? You're singing a song. So I think the stage presence was there because your soul was in it. You were there. You dropped your glasses and everything. You didn't miss a beat. You did it, man. You had it there. You had me sold, but it was hard to believe in you because I was conflicted by your backing vocals. So if we minus that, honestly, I wish you would have just had the instrumental playing and you were singing without that because I think it would have sounded a lot better, to be honest. So I think we need to work on that, and that just goes to show it's very important for these artists that are coming out here to really practice this and listen to yourself and record. And I would recommend recording yourself and going back and watching yourself. It's like football tape, man. Like you got to go watch the play and see what you can do better and what you can't do better. Because I think if we had you and all of you tonight, the scorecards would have been way, way higher than they're going to be because of that backing vocal. But other than that, man, I love the song. I love you as a person, and I appreciate the originality.
Thank you.
Miss Roberta Lea, what do you got?
I was really enjoying your big voice. You have the uniqueness in your performance comes from the fact that you have vocals that sound very classical, like Luther Vandross vibes, on top of this modern sound that we're experiencing right now, this hip hop beat. And so I thought that was very unique, but I have to second the sentiments of my fellow judges that the particular track that you chose was extremely distracting. And I don't think I enjoyed the performance as much because of that. Your voice, I think, can carry, even if you did it completely a cappella, I think you could have carried it just fine.
All right, Dizzy the host, what do you got?
There's really not much more I can say than what has already been said. I agree with every other judge up here. The beginning was extremely distracting for me because I couldn't tell where your voice was versus what was the track. It was just a lot. And then finally, when I got to hear the verse, that was you, was only 8 bars. It was very little of just hearing crystal clear you. And then we went back into a lot of, noise. It sounded like noise until it was only you. And so I agree with the rest of the panel. You need to find another producer, another something that's gonna actually complement your voice. And I loved all the space that you didn't even move that much, but your voice, you took up a lot of space. You were big without having to do a lot of moving around. And you don't have to do cartwheels and backflips for stage presence. You had the presence, but that music just kept overshadowing you. And so I definitely agree to go back to the drawing board, get another beat, get another producer, or either hone in with that producer something and get something that's gonna complement what God already gave you.
I'll take notes on that. I'm gonna get on it.
Make some noise for
I like him though.
You serious? You look like a rapper.
I know.
You don't rap.
I don't rap.
No way.
No, the R&B nephew though.
I know the cornrows help too, but come on, let's talk.
Hey man, so you know what I mean? It's the cornrows. If the cornrows look, it's more R&B than rap.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Okay, I feel that.
Yeah. So
what you performing tonight?
So I'm performing Rose. You know, one of the top singles right now out. Love LaFleur is out right now. Donnie Kiss, man. I'm just so happy to be here. Everybody look good. It's cold. It's cold. Turn the heat on sometimes, but I'm so happy to be here, man. So we about to get this going, man. Once again, I'm Donnie Kiss, man. I hope y'all enjoy the performance. Let's get it. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta get your lady a rose. Yeah. And when I think about your legs wrapped around my neck, I get goosebumps in this bed. We gotta take it slow before we know where we gonna take this. And she said, ooh, you just know what to do. Been thinking about if I should make a move, but I don't wanna come off too hard. Can't cause with the rose. roses. Got you some lingerie. Got you some lingerie. With a rose, you should take a sip. And no. Let's get lit. I'm trying to turn you on. Let's just make the switch. Yeah. And girl, you should trust your intuition. Exchanging kisses. I love your lips. You're slow winding, getting excited. It's just the way you feel. I gotta keep it real. The way you move your ass is going so fast. Acting as if I can last. I might have to pass. Wait, let me focus. Cause I've been trying to get in this thing for a minute, yeah. Daddy, don't talk to listen to what I'm whispering in your ear. And watch my sweat glisten. All of your body this here is the best you've ever had. Adios mio, darling kids. Yeah. And she said, don't stop, yeah. The way she's making me feel like I'm gonna give her a kiss. And I'm figuring shit with the roses. I got you some lingerie. I'm not sure if you can handle it. And let's keep going. Let's live like some kids. Let's just keep them going, baby. Let's just keep them going, baby.
One more time for Dottie Kids.
Yeah.
That was fire.
Oh, man, appreciate
that. Nah, I ain't seen nobody do the...
Yeah.
Man, if I had some black slicks on, you know.
We almost got the same slicks, so technically.
Man, I can't do it right. Man, how you feel about that performance?
I felt great, man. Yeah.
That's all we got? No details? You did...
They the details, you know what I'm saying? Because I'ma always think I did it. No, I ain't gonna say always, but...
we gonna start with you this time. Yeah.
So my man said you was a rapper, but first off, those are the Trey Songz Ready braids.
That's what
my man, okay? Okay, so talk about
That's what I'm saying.
I really love the song, bro. I think out of the R&B songs tonight, I appreciated that one top tier. I think for you, the only critique I can give is we just need to practice performing, bro. Like I think and obviously every building you come in and everybody that you work with, the sound is gonna be different and all. But as an artist, we have to captivate to that and we have to understand what's going on. So catching those levels, making sure your tone is correct and the pitch is correct is everything. But overall, the songwriting was great. I enjoyed it. We was over here bopping to it, man. So great job. Trigger Trey.
One of the big dogs in VA. Hannon, one of the dopest producers.
Oh, man, thank you, man.
I was on your Instagram in the back.
Oh, word.
Well, damn. Man, how you feel about his performance?
Man, you took me listening to the production, man. It felt like H-Town. Like, it felt like Blackstreet, Joe. Like, they're not making real R&B like that no more, man. Everybody doing this trap, sing, rap. I love it. But that was a solid R&B record. You gotta give her some flowers sometimes. You gotta get your lady some roses sometimes. They like roses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like the writing was dope, man. I love the melody. I could see you in an R&B group too. I could see you in like a group, like a Blackstreet
Jagged Edge.
Jagged Edge, like more like a urban R&B group that just sing love songs. Like that was a dope record. Man, it was impeccable, man. It was dope, man.
Much love, bro.
Good record, man.
We gonna go with the dopest host, not just on this side of the Mississippi, but the world. Baby, I was Googling you too in the back.
You was Googling me?
Damn it, a couple times.
Delicious.
I even
Don't be Googling me,
know you
boo.
researching.
When this song and this beat dropped, I felt like you were singing like a Music Soul Child song. I was all like, okay, I might be in love again with my husband, just might. And I will tell you, you know, when we're looking at stuff like stage presence and audience engagement, I don't only look at what you are doing with the audience, I look at what the audience is doing when you're doing nothing. And this cameraman here, if I had dollars, I would have thrown dollars at this cameraman. Look, I would pay money right now to see the video footage because he was sure. Look, I don't know who was in his camera, but she's pregnant right now. And for me, to get those types of reactions from a crowd that maybe has never heard you before, that speaks volumes to me. So, I mean, you feel like love, and I love that. So, yeah, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
All right, so next up, we're gonna go with Roberta Lea. What do you have?
Okay. It definitely took me back to the 90s R&B. And me personally, 90s is where I stopped. Ask me about the 2000s, and I couldn't tell you. I'm not sure if I care so much. And so for you to capture that in this day and age, really, I really enjoyed that.
I appreciate it.
I would have to say I would second the audience engagement. Again, you had people, the heads were rolling, we were bobbing, we were right here with you. I would just encourage some more development vocally, honestly. You know, there were just a couple of different places where it could be stronger. It could be the weather. It could have been the weather. You know what I mean? It could be a little cold out there. It could be a number of factors. But overall, I definitely enjoyed your performance.
I appreciate that. Yes. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank y'all.
You. All right, our last judge for this one, Mr. Gunnet Capo. What do you have?
Donnie, I think you did your thing, bro. Originality, confidence, and stage presence. You killed it. Only thing I think you could have did is like choreography, and I don't even think that's part of the competition. So,
For sure.
you did your thing. You the highest score on my page so far. So salute, bro.
Appreciate that.
Make some noise for Donnie.
Yeah, one more time. Pulling off them Deion Sanders shades.
You really are a shorty on the mic.
Yes, I am when I'm on and when I'm off it.
Oh, ooh, that's nice. What you performing tonight?
I'm performing a song that's like tension in the air with nowhere to go next to someone you like to know. I call it Everything. Cause you will like it. I don't know who said that, but you will.
Gifted, Lord knows that you've always been different in the sentence. Could string them words together like you fishing, you attend it. In my head there's a room that you're renting and I'm spinning. Wanna spend more time with you, with your permission. Gifted, Lord knows that you've always been different in the sentence. Could string them words together like you fishing, you attend it. In my head there's a room that you're renting and I'm spinning. Wanna spend more time with you, with your permission. In a minute we could exchange them socials or them digits. I tell you when I'm free and you can tell me if you with it. Yeah, your friends fly, but you the one that did it. And you know that I'm direct when I'm expressing my intentions. Go and talk, cause I'ma listen. What's your passion? What's your interest? Peep your heart, the windows tinted. How we vibe, we don't need vision. Put a goosebumps on your skin and you know I'ma close the distance. We both know the clock is ticking and I'm taking all your minutes. So I'm stealing all your minutes, all your seconds, the whole clock. If you don't believe me, just watch. If you tell me stop, then I'll stop. Are you hot, girl? Cause I'm hot. We bring the heat. If you're looking, you should know one thing before considering me. I want everything, yeah, I want it all. Pulling the tab and Campbell when I'm asking, can we talk? Drinking from the same straw. You put it on, I take it off. Ain't no filter or facade, cause baby, I want it raw. Everything you'll get in exchange. I'm just trying to make sure that we both on the same page. I'm not trying to play games, I'm trying to fit inside the frame. So if it's all the same, be prepared for everything. Everything, yeah, I want it all. Pulling the Tevin Campbell when I'm asking, can we talk? Drinking from the same straw, you put it on, I take it off. Ain't no filter or facade, cause baby, I want it raw. Everything you'll get in exchange. I'm just trying to make sure that we both on the same page. I'm not trying to play games, I'm trying to fit inside the frame. So if it's all the same, be prepared for everything. Everything, I wanted everything. Everything, I wanted everything. Everything, I wanted everything. Everything, I wanted everything.
Thank you. How do you feel about your performance?
I'm feeling good. I feel like the performance was good because I had a full stomach. I had some mozzarella sticks before, so feeling good. Y'all know.
Yes. From here?
Of course,
Okay.
of course. I don't know how much they were. I would have promoted them, but it was good.
That's okay. I'll promote them real quick.
All right.
Shout out to Buco Resto Bar for having us tonight.
Woo woo.
Yes. Thank you for having us tonight with the beautiful stage, the whole presence of everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. All right. Let's start with Dizzy. Dizzy, the host, what is your feedback for Shorty on a mic?
I'm an MC by trade.
All right.
And lyrically, you are dope. Okay?
Here we go.
Okay.
Stage presence, you are dope. However, my pet peeve yet again has been hit. And I'm gonna say it again loudly because I had a separate conversation during our intermission with another performer. I personally, coming from the old school of hip hop, I can't believe I'm deeming myself as old school. Old school of hip hop.
Y'all were the best though.
We were the best. Thank you. We the best. All right.
We the best.
I deem us performing over full tracks lazy. We could be dope as hell, but performing over a full track is lazy. I went to an open mic recently and I heard several MCs that were dope over tracks.
Right.
But when I asked the DJ to play a different beat and asked the same MC, spit over this instrumental, the same track that you just spit, they couldn't do it. When they play another instrumental, half of these MCs, they get to the 16th bar and they can't breathe.
Right.
You know why? Because they don't practice in front of the mirror. They don't practice on the mic. They use their track as a crutch. And I'm not saying that's what you did. I'm just saying I don't want you to ever have to do that in your entire career. I need you the next time, because I feel there's going to be a next time. I don't ever want to hear you spit over none of that ever again.
And you never will.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You heard that? And you know what that means? That means she believes in you.
You
No,
too
my
dope for
inside's
that.
so happy.
You too dope for that. You too dope for that.
Yes.
Don't do that.
No, seriously, thank you.
All right. Miss Roberta Lea, what do you have?
Shorty on the mic. You had great stage presence. And you had great confidence when you walked into the room and you got on stage. And I have to admit that personally, I was slightly let down by the energy of that particular track that you chose. See what I'm saying? Lyrically, right? Your performance, right? It's there, but considering the moment, right? We're in auditions. I would have hoped for something that would have gripped me a little bit more. Great track. It's a vibe. You know what I mean? It's smooth. But when you getting into a space where you have one impression to make, give me something that's going to hit hard. You feel me? But again, give me something that's going to make you stand out amongst everybody else. And that's what I was looking for.
All right. Thank you.
All right, Coby High, what do you have?
So when that beat dropped, You reminded me of one of my favorite artists ever, which is Currency.
Okay.
Okay? And with that being said, I think your live performance didn't portray what the recorded version meant, because I feel like if I listened to that song, you would have had a lot more relaxation. I feel like you would have been more seductive. Okay? And I think you would have been more on just a chill vibe, like I don't give a fuck what's going on right now because I'm popping my
Right.
okay? And I think that's where her disconnect was.
Yeah.
But for me, I loved it because I see the potential there. And once again, you're reminding me of one of my favorite people. So I think you're great. I think you need to continue doing what you're doing. I think you just need to practice your performance more. So get more comfortable, and you got it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Girl, that Houdini crazy.
Crazy. I was like, she was
Girl.
just. You don't sound like she.
We finally got it right on the last.
It came out of her.
Hannon, what's up? What you got for her?
I a couple things. I like your effort that you put into making this record, trying to get your message across to whoever you was talking to in the record. But I will say this, being up under Missy Elliott for so long and working with her, staying with her in her house, watching her record her vocals, she understands cadence. You know what cadence is?
Yes.
So when you writing your lyrics, it's kind of like making beats with your words. Yeah. Like you make cadence. You got to find too many people. It sounded like somebody sent you the beat and you just wrote to it and recorded it. That's what happened?
Oh, no, I heard it. Yeah, let's go with that. Yep, that's what happened.
I can tell by the way your delivery that producer wasn't in the room with you. You have to work with the right producer that can get in that studio and dry that chip to bring the best artist out of you, to get the best delivery out of you. For an example, like Missy Elliott, when she did, I put that record on the replay, da 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 da. You see the rhythm? So when you hear a beat, beats have holes in it. Fill the holes up with the beats, with your lyrics more.
Yeah.
Learn cadence. But overall, good job.
Thank you.
What's up? That's what's up. That's what's up. Capo, what you got for her?
Shorty on the mic, you did a good job. I feel like the only thing I can say to critique you is you chose the song too easy for you. Like, that's a song I feel like you didn't perform 30 times, you know the words, you know what I mean, by heart. But do a song that's, you know what I mean, bring a little bit more feeling out you, you know what I mean, that burn you up in the inside, you know what I mean? Because I feel like you're a lyrical artist. Your energy, I thought you were short as a so I seen you walk, you know what I mean, into the crowd. But your stage presence was dope. Your look, you know what I mean, you remind me, you give me a J. Cole vibe, you know what I mean? I just wanted to hear more feeling, more pain from you, but you dope though. So just, you know what I mean, pick a different song next time, you know what I mean? It got more of you in the song, but you did good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Make some noise for Shorty on the mic.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
In the judges' search for the full package, we have heard from some more traditional artists. Let's see how they feel about our next performer. Next up, Cave of Sheets.
All right, run it back.
Said she wanna ride, let me till I die. Said she wanna ride, let me till I die. Said she wanna ride, let me till I die. I can see it in your eyes, got you hypnotized. We can go all night if you're down to vibe. We can go all night. Said she wanna ride, let me till I die. I can see it in your eyes, got you hypnotized. We can go all night if you're down to vibe. Said she wanna ride, let me till I die. Let me till I die. She said she wanna ride till we die, till we die, till we die, till we die. Said she wanna ride till we die, till we die, till we you know, when we're alone, I just cannot help myself, help myself, help myself. When we're alone, she says she wanna ride. She says she wanna ride till we die, till we die, till we die, till we die. Says she wanna ride till we die, till we die, till we die. Says she wanna ride till we die, till we die, till we die. Says she wanna ride till we die, till we die, till we die.
How are you feeling? How you feel about your performance?
I feel good. I feel good. A little nervous, but you know, shook off the nerves a little bit. I love being on stage. I love stage performance. And I'm just constantly growing, and that's that. So
Absolutely.
I'm happy to be here.
Yes, and I always say this too. Being an artist, if you're not nervous and you don't have butterflies before you get on stage, then you don't love performing.
No
You know what I'm
doubt.
saying?
No doubt.
You have to be nervous.
Yeah,
Whether you
absolutely.
have 10 people, you have 10,000 people, you have to be nervous before you come on stage. It is what it is. You have butterflies. That means you love what you're doing. Yeah. All right, we're going to start with Gun It Capo. Here we go.
I think you did a good job. You came out confident off the rip. But if your vocals could just be a little bit stronger, because I know what you're saying was hard as a just sometimes I had to tap in a little bit harder to hear you on the singing parts. But you did a dope job, man. Just concentrate on the vocals, the performance a little bit, but you're going to be good, though.
Awesome.
You're
Thank
one
you
of the
so
best
much.
performers.
Mr. Hannon Lane, what do you have?
I don't feel you sold a record, but your effort that you put into creating, you did a good job showing the effort and your love for music.
Yeah.
So
no
just
doubt.
work on picking better sounds when you making music.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right, Mr. Coby High, how did you feel about the performance?
For me personally, this is one of those records that I would have left in the bank. I appreciate your creativity. I think your look is dope. I think you came out here and you sold it to the point, but there was nothing in that captivated me. Just personally, I think it was very repetitive, it was very redundant, and I think it was very sore on the ear as far as the production goes. I appreciate you for being original because I think there was nothing like we heard tonight that was as original as what you did here. But I'll put myself on the sword here because I have those records as well, but I don't let nobody hear them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's one of those ones, and I wish you to gave us something else because I would bet my bank you have better records than what you just presented us to here tonight. So that's what I have to say.
Thank you.
Much respect, much respect.
I've heard in the music industry a number of times that you only get 30 seconds. The first 30 seconds in a track to grab someone. And so I was very excited. Your confidence and your presence here had me excited. But I'm gonna have to share that sentiment with my fellow judge here that I got very bored. And I write and produce myself, I do country music. And so when I'm listening to songs, I know that not every song in every genre is going to have a storyline in the same way country music is going to do. But I'm looking for a roller coaster. I'm looking for the uphill. I'm looking for the downhill. I'm looking for some sort of loop-de-loop. I'm looking for something to keep me captivated from beginning to end. There's definitely something better that you could have presented.
Thank you.
Much respect. Tizzy the host.
Hey.
What's up?
When you first came out here and I heard the beat initially drop, you were giving me this Ray Shrumman's the internet type thing. And it almost, to me, it sounds like something they maybe would have sampled for a hit. They would have sampled this sound. So for me, I I know you threw a hook on there. I know you threw a bridge up there, but it wasn't complete. But that is the vibe that I'm receiving from you as Ray Shrumman and the internet. So I think that that's what it felt like to me that you were trying to reach, but I think you missed the mark. I think that the beat needs more depth. I think the lyrics need more depth. But I feel that's the vibe that I felt when the music started. So I don't think you're on the wrong track. I just think that there's heavy development that needs to be done to get wherever it is you're trying to get.
Thank you. I appreciate you, everybody. All the judges, thank you, thank you. Go ahead and make your way back
thank
to
you.
the back. Make your way back to the back, hand it off. Y'all, so pay attention. This is not just for bragging rights. This is for $1,500.
Shee.
That's enough to pay at least a Honda bill or something. I don't know what y'all driving out here.
Wait, I have a Honda.
This wouldn't be a reality show without a little drama. Unfortunately, a few individuals left after their performances. The full package team had to improvise. How will the judges respond to this development?
What were we talking about again? The people. Okay, so due to some unfortunate circumstances, we had to change up some things and adapt to a new set of rules that we had to change because, you know, some things happened behind the scenes. People who at home, I'll tweet about it later. So, we're going to leave it to the judges to do our final decision. Everyone in the back, y'all did an amazing job.
Yes, make some noise for them.
One more time. Now, Coby High, please, if you can, we were just going to step to the side because he ain't talking to us, baby. We didn't sing today. Go ahead and just give us some parting words before we get the deliberation.
For sure. First and foremost, I want to say that my biggest pet peeve in the world is people that think they're better than somebody else. So whether it's a show you did, and what I see a lot is like open mics. Like if you come to an open mic and you perform and leave, in my opinion, you're okay? Because how can you expect someone to support you when you don't support somebody else?
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
So that's the biggest thing for me, okay? So I know we had a lot of that in the judges, and we flipped in some decisions, and just to be transparent, there's some people that would have went home that aren't gonna go home tonight because of that exact situation. So if you're not willing enough to come to the stage and represent yourself and then stick around to really respect the other people that did what they do and pour their heart out, then you don't deserve it, in my opinion. Okay? So that's really all I have to say. I think I want to just give a shout out to everybody who did their thing tonight. I think everybody came out and gave their best representation of their self and what they knew. I hope the people that got the critique they did, they take it to heart and don't take it to offense, because there's nobody in this room that can't get better, okay, including myself and every judge on this panel. There's things that I don't do well. There's things that you don't do well that we could always work on, and that's what we're here for. We're here to design, we're here to fine tune, and we're here to make a great representation and find the total package, right? So I hope all of you embrace that. And congratulations to all of you for making it to this point, first and foremost. And I hope to see you at the next episode. Yeah.
Yes, make some noise.
Now, what we have all been waiting for, we started the night out with 12 of the hottest artists that we picked out of hundreds. There were so many people who applied and sent music, and some didn't even send no lyrics. They just sent guitar instrumentals.
Wait.
You didn't think I didn't hear about
We weren't
got
gonna
the full
talk about
package.
that.
We ain't talking, never mind. We're running out of tape.
We weren't gonna talk about that.
Now listen, y'all, everybody put their heart out, but the last word is to the judges. We have no say. Dizzy the host, my sweets.
Hey, sweetheart. This is a virtual love string right here. I want to piggyback off my vanilla chocolate brother in judging. I agree with everything that he has said. Just want to let y'all know, and I promise we won't run out of tape. I am born, raised, and bred in VA. I eat, sleep, breathe, bleed VA. And when the producers came to me about this show, I was initially skeptical because I know how VA can be. And it's crazy because this evening, the first night of recording, VA unfortunately showed how VA can be. And so we had individuals who were actually going to pass through to the next round that left. No words to anyone. Didn't stay to the end, didn't stay to be evaluated, didn't even stay to know whether or not they made it through. So all of those that decided in a society where we have now been born and bred for everyone gets a trophy, I'm so sad that you did not get your trophy, but you will also get no additional recognition. So we're not dropping your names on this podcast, this live broadcast. You will get no more recognition from this. However, there's one individual who had an emergency, Jasmine, AKA Lil Booty. She will pass on to the next level of this competition because she had the professional courtesy to inform people. And that's what VA is missing, the business side. We got talent all day, every day, but the business piece, we fall short. But not on this live broadcast. You will not succeed if you don't get your business sense. So guess what? As he said, not everybody up there made it to the next round, but you better count your damn wishes because all of y'all are gone.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
So I expect nothing less than better than what we saw this evening. Take those critiques to heart and come back with some bangers. We believe y'all all can do it. All right? Come with the full package.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our 8. We have our 8. Hand clap, hand clap, hand clap.
Yeah.
Kindly make y'all do like they do at the end of shows and like shake hands and pretend y'all having conversations while we
y'all did a great time.
while we in the program. Now, why they quietly acting like they're having conversations? I said quietly. Now, why we quiet? Y'all, much love to everyone who showed your full attention to the show. Thank you for watching our premiere. Thank you, everyone who's in the building tonight. Much love to y'all.
Yes, make some noise.
Yes. Y'all showed out. You put your cocoa butter on, you put your socks and shoes on, and you just got, I know there's more clothes to this equation, but
cocoa
that's all I
butter
care
and
about.
socks.
You put your cocoa butter and socks on and you came out and you showed love. Thank you so much. We'll be back next week, Sunday, same time. Same entertainment, same energy, different artists.
Yes, and once again, thank you to Ciroc Fox for co-hosting with me. Make some noise. And I am Nina Nicole. We will be back next week for the second night of in-person auditions for the full package contest. Thank you so much to everybody. Thank you.
Get this out of here. Go home. Pay your bill. Bye.